Think about the last guy a woman couldn't stop talking about. The one she kept bringing up? The one she'd check her phone for? The one she'd replay conversations with in her head at 2 a.m. Was he the nicest guy in the room? Probably not. Was he the loudest? No. Was he chasing her, texting first every time, making himself available 24/7? Absolutely not. He was something else entirely. He was unreadable. And that one quality, that single trait, made him magnetic in a way most men will never understand. Today, we're breaking down exactly why women chase men they can't predict. Not because of games, not because of manipulation, but because of something deeply wired into human psychology that nobody talks about. Stay with me. This one changes how you carry yourself forever. I1. The readable man problem. Here's the truth most guys don't want to hear. The moment a woman can fully predict you, you become invisible. Think about it. When she texts you and she already knows you'll reply in 30 seconds. When she knows you'll agree with everything she says. When she knows you'll always be available, always be eager, always be waiting. There's no tension, no mystery, no pull. And without that pull, attraction dies. It's not her fault. It's not your fault either. It's just psychology. The human brain is wired to pay attention to things it cannot fully figure out. It's called the information gap theory. When your brain senses incomplete information, it becomes obsessed with filling that gap. It can't let go, it keeps coming back. When you're too readable, you give her brain nothing to work with. You hand her the full picture before she even asks for it. And once she has the full picture, the curiosity is gone. The unreadable man does the opposite. He gives her just enough and keeps the rest. 2. What makes a man unreadable? Now let me be clear, being unreadable doesn't mean being cold. It doesn't mean being distant or playing games or ignoring her. It means having a life so full, a mind so grounded, and a sense of self so strong that you genuinely cannot be put in a box. Here's what that actually looks like. He doesn't react to everything. Most men react. She says something slightly off. They immediately defend themselves. She pulls back slightly. They immediately panic and over-explain. The unreadable man notices. He processes. But he doesn't perform a reaction for her to analyze. His emotional control is so solid that she can never fully gauge where she stands. Not because he's hiding, but because he's simply unbothered. He has opinions she didn't expect. He agrees when he agrees. He disagrees when he disagrees. He's not trying to mirror her to gain approval. He has his own worldview, his own taste, his own standards. And that unpredictability in his thinking keeps her engaged. She never knows exactly what he'll say next, and she loves that. He moves at his own pace. He doesn't rush to respond. He doesn't rush to define things. He doesn't rush to prove himself. There's a steadiness to him that feels almost rare, like he's operating on a frequency most people haven't tuned into yet. He's genuinely interested in his own life. This is the big one. The man she can't read isn't mysterious because he's trying to be. But he's mysterious because he's genuinely busy becoming something. He has goals, passions, standards. He's not sitting around engineering attraction. He's building. And that energy, that focused, self-directed energy, is one of the most attractive forces on Earth. 3. The psychology of the chase. Here's where it gets interesting. When a woman meets a man she can't fully read, her brain does something fascinating. It starts a process psychologists call uncertainty-driven engagement. Basically, the less certain she is about where she stands with you, the more mental energy she invests in figuring it out. She starts noticing small things. The way you paused before answering. The way you smiled but didn't explain why. The way you seemed completely at ease when she expected you to be nervous. In every one of those moments is a data point she's collecting. Trying to solve the puzzle of you. And here's the key. She doesn't want to solve it too fast, because the moment she does, the chase is over. The man she can't read keeps her in that engaged, curious, slightly uncertain space. Not through manipulation, but through genuine depth. There's always another layer, always something more to discover. That's not a trick, that's character. 4. How to become that man. So how do you actually embody this? First, stop explaining yourself so much. You don't owe anyone a full breakdown of your thoughts, feelings, and motivations in real time. Say less. Let silence work for you. Silence from a confident man isn't awkward, it's powerful. Second, build something worth being consumed by. The most naturally unreadable men are the ones who are genuinely focused on something bigger than the interaction. When you have real purpose, real goals, real drive, it shows. And it creates a gravitational pull that no technique can replicate. Third, let your reactions be yours. Stop performing emotions for approval. Stop laughing harder than you find something funny. Stop agreeing when you don't agree. Your authentic, unfiltered responses, even when they're unexpected, are what make you memorable. Fourth, be comfortable not being fully understood. Most men are desperate to be understood, to be approved of, to be liked. The unreadable man is fine with a little ambiguity. He doesn't need to resolve every tension immediately. That comfort with uncertainty is itself deeply attractive. Look, women don't chase men who are perfectly available, perfectly agreeable, and perfectly predictable. They chase men who make them feel something they can't quite name. Men who exist on their own terms. Men who have enough going on internally that you can't just skim the surface and think you've got them figured out. That's the man she can't read. Not a mystery for the sake of mystery, but a man with so much depth, so much direction, so much quiet confidence, that understanding him feels like a journey worth taking. Be that man and watch everything change.